Good evening, my friends, investor, entrepreneur, as well as new investors, especially. Today, in market, there is a dip. There was a dip only by few percent, even say less than 2%. But the penny stock which came down heavily. There is a meltdown in the market today, especially in the mid cap. People are afraid. I'm not afraid. I'm finding the situation favorable. Now, many of my friends, you may ask me how this is feasible to me or how this is favorable to me. The question is, we have been little bit sentimental in the economic scenario due to the COVID-19 all over the world. But friends, economic scenario is not directly related to the stock markets. In the stock market, we will try to find like particular stock, if there is a bargain, like selling, buying, and people are willing to buy or people are willing to sell at lesser price, that we have to look up. I say you one example. Yesterday there was a demand to buy Morapan Laboratory, which I sold at 16 and bought Timex at 21 rupees 50 paisa, which I sold out today at 24 plus. So there is a return of more than 14%, and ultimately again I came back to Morapan Laboratory with the same quantity which I sold out and came back. So in net my returns coming to 13%. So you may ask me how you will understand. My question is, have you included those two stocks in your portfolio? No. We are small investors comparing the big world. So if you are not going technically, then it's become very much difficult for us to survive in the markets. There is no relations between the demand supply of the stock, that is bargaining in the stock, individual stock, and to the real economic scenario. We have to work our sixth sense. Portfolio I have already explained. Many people, they have listened, many not listened. But try to understand, friends, even if I take the example of Benjamin's and his books, he clearly defined in the stock market we cannot apply Wallace economy. In the stock market, there is a rule that we must understand. The bargaining in the each individual stock, you purchase in the stock means you become owner, and there is a eagerness between the different investors to become or acquire ownership into that stock. We are forgetting that the investment techniques, we are forgetting, like people can earn even the down market, leaving apart short selling. Short selling might be banned for few months by the governments, like that happened in China, like that happened in US, UK as well as the Canada. Source the link. I'll place one more video later on. if stock selling continues by us, then only. Now, instead of buying it, you sell, and then before the market expire or market stop, then you buy the amount of the similar amount of the stock, similar number of stock which you have sought, although you do not own, into your demat account. Now, leaving about all this, the very basic feature is, I wanted to explain you, there is similarities between the economy and the stock bargaining. I sold out 15,000 Modapen Laboratory clear say to you, and 50% I utilized to buy Morganet India and 50% I bought Timex. That 50% I sold out, and almost 64.5% I bought back the Modapen Laboratory today only, within one day. I am having profits, good profits in a day, like 20,000 and more. So friends, try to make a portfolio, try to understand between the bargaining between the stocks and the sentiments, obviously, between the acquisition of stock into a company and melting down of stock markets. Melting down is a chance. If you have a money in your pockets, then it is a chance. Now, 75% somebody holds in cash and 25% they are running with the stock. Someone 75% in the stock, 25%. But if you ask me, my formula is different. I never carry my cash, because my cash is having time value of money, and that I want to get some return for each fraction of second. Thank you. Good night, friends. I'll not speak much. I'll say, rather, you have to be very educated and always utilize your sixth sense to make a gain in the markets. If you don't gain, if you lose your capital, you will be thrown out of the markets. Good night, friends. Thank you.